My father died in 1929, and the last thing he said to my mother was, make sure these children get a college education. He wanted us to have what he didn't have. I had 2 brothers and a sister, 1 brother and a sister older than I. They were Georgia students, and my younger brother coming along behind me turned out to be a Georgia student too. So we all went to Georgia.
So I had a sister-in-law who had graduated from UGA, and she had also majored in, at that time, home economics. And so she was sort of an inspiration in encouraging me to major in home economics. So I followed suit.
After I graduated and left college, I taught home economics for 2 years at Robert E. Lee High School in Thomaston, Georgia. And then after I married, would you believe it? I couldn't teach. No married teachers. Now that didn't make sense. But no, couldn't teach. And I worked at the library at the university for a while. They were recataloging everything, and I did work there. And then I didn't work for about 4 years. And when my marriage fell apart, I went back to Atlanta, came back to Atlanta, and applied for the gas company. And they had an ad in the paper they needed a home economist, for home service work. And they had the ages of 25 to 35. Well, I was 37, but they decided to take a chance on me, and I worked there 30 years plus. It was tough because it was a male-oriented business.
You know, to move up for advancement, because there were not many jobs offered to people with a degree in home economics. They thought, well, I don't know what you can do. But one of the vice presidents that I was under, when I was asking for other opportunities for the people in my department, and he said, well, what can they do? So I replied to that, how often did you use your degree in engineering from Georgia Tech? Well, not really. Not after I moved on up the ladder, so to speak. So I said, well, I think that when the experience that we've had with our degree, we know how to get along with people, and that's a big part of most any job.
She made it to an officer, and we always said it was more or less a token to, well, it was good for her, but it was also good for the gas company.
Long after that, then we did get some openings for some of the women. It was important to help other people, because other people help you as you grow and as you work and you deal with people and you learn to appreciate them, and there's always someone that you learn something from every day. Even to this day, even being retired, I learn something almost every day. So that's why I felt like that it's when you have done these things, you need to share it with other people.
My mother taught me not necessarily you have to give back, but if you've been blessed with something, help somebody else.
You give back and you will receive in return. The world will certainly reward you.
I feel like that's going to help somebody a lot more and let them have an opportunity like I had.
The last donor meeting that I went to, one of the fathers one of the recipients, was blind, partially. I mean, he was almost blind, but he could see a little bit, but not too much. But at any rate, he held my hand and said, "You'll never know how much." It almost makes me have tears. How much I appreciate it, because this helped my son to get through.
And then the cards that come, they just can't tell me enough about what they're doing. That's what motivates me, really, to know how much they appreciate it and how much good they're getting out of it.